zemeye ku mpamvu yo kubaha agaciro. 2004 kuko muramba rero ko ndahita mba specific cyane ko nta mwanya dufite. Ndavuga bukeya umunsi twavuye Uvira tuje mu Gatumba. Hari umunsi tuca nk'abisanzwe tuja ku ishuri kimwe n'abandi. Turagenda tuja ku ishuri mu gitondo. Nje ndavuga gite cyane kubera ko aho nigira hari kurana mu rugo gatoya. Habaye saa 3 za mu gitondo ngeze ku ishuri. Mbona umudirecteur aje kunsora mu ishuri arambwira ati ngo security ntimeze neza ngo abandi twigana bo mu bwoko bwacu. Ngo ntabwo bari baje uwo munsi. Kuko hari imiryango imwe yamenye amakuru kare cyane abo twari duturanye ku abantu b'abayobozi ko yacaga kuri RCD. Nje naratashe ndi mu nzira mpura n'abamodoka ari kugenda aje kuri Monima ayerekeza mu Gatumba. Kubera nari muto cyane narirukanse. Nja mu rugo. Twadufite bitaho Kimanga. Kuko aba bose turi kumanga twarabanaga iyo twabanaga no mu gipangu kimwe kare batatu baravuka. Ariko nasanze kere bagiye. Ndishoge muzi papa ntiyarahari iyo yakoreraga mu Rwanda. Nasanze mukecuru yantegereje ariko abandi bavandimwe bagiye. Twaragiye dushika mu Gatumba. Tugeze ku mupaka. Tuhasanga abandi abene bacu bose niho bari baturinda kuko twagiye muri convoy yanyuma ku mugoroba. Dushike haza amamodoka hari nyine ku mupaka aza kudutwara aho nyine baragiye kudushikiriza. Twarahashitse nyine batujengera amashitingi. Kuko byari bisanzwe siyo yari ijyambere tuhahungiye. Byari rya kabiri nyuma 2003 no twarahagira ariko twamaze amayinga 3 gusa. Tuhatuye iminsi nyine bisanzwe tuzi ko turi muri transit tuzasubira Uvira isari yo yose umutekano ugarutse. Ariko ntago byari kudukundira. Kuko nshaka kuvuga kuri iryo joro ryo munsi twatwishe hariya. Twara byose bisanzwe nk'ubuzima busanzwe dufite activity twakoraga hari twari dufite equipe y'umupira. Tuzukira mu myitozo twahitaga ni reve ko twari dufite match ku mugoroba. Ababyeyi babyuka basenga nk'ibisanzwe baduka muri rya kaso ya mu gitondo cyane basenga. Bave mu ikanza twega abasore duhura nko amasaha 2 dukora imyitozo ya mbere. Ariko twumvikana ko tugara gukora yo ku mugoroba twago twitegura gukina umupira. Twese twumvikana ko duhura saa 9 ku kibuga. Ikipe yose n'abafana bacu ko twiki hari abakinaga umupira nabaza kureba. Ariko uwo munsi ntizakunze ko dukina. Imitima yacu yagaragaye nk'aho hari ikintu kiribuze kuba nijoro. Murambabarira impamvu z'imyitozo je nakinaga umupira cyane je ko mubona hano abagenzi banje baranyizeraga mu kibuga cyane uko ndabyibuka neza uwo munsi barambwa ni ndake ko ari imyitozo ngiremereye cyane ko nimugoroba ndazukina match ndakinaga umupira na mukuru wanje ari umuhanga cyane ariko twaradukurikirana ariko dukora competition tumenye uzi umupira ninde ariko tugera ku kibuga twese twarabyo twicaramwe twari gudusezerana kuko twaharimo batuvuyemo dutangira gukoresha gugwenya ducokoza na twenyine ngo se hari umuhungu babajije ngo se ngupfuye ubu nyine utarashaka ngo se wosiga iki ku musozi uwo muhungu yitwa Ngwabi yari umudefenseur wacu ukomeye cyane nico cyatuyangira n'agahinda cyane uwo munsi hari umwana wari waje witwa Merewe neza umwana muto yarate nk'imyaka 12 ngaho aza yanditse ku mugongo w'izina ryanje ku mugongo namutekereje cyane gari nicaye hariya numva ndabaye cyane twakoze imyitozo none habe nko masaa 9 turatera story tugeze nko masaa 11 haza umugabo witwa Gilbert ni muri Kayira no wari president wacu wari nka president w'ikipe aratubaza uko mutari gukina umupira byagenze gute turavuga nta ngufu dufite twese kuko muri ico gihe twari dutegura kuzaje gukina match Bukavu Mutebusi no yarari tutarahunga noneho Kayira no waducumbi wari hotel tuzapanga Bukavu no kuvuka no Gilbert yarafite onishe araje ku kibuga aratubaza se byagenze bate kumuteruka umupira tumaze kumusubiza wicyo yaratuwe mwese muhaguruke atujana mu Gatumba centre atujana muri restaurant aratugurira turasangira ariko nibuze kutara kudusezerana abagenzi bacu tuva aho ngaho dusubira mu makambi twese ikipe yose dushike umva bari baratwubakiye bari abantu bapanze gutwica bari barafashe iheme shitingi nini cyane bayigira urubyiruko twese twisangamo ariko koko urumva nk'ikipe abantu baba barutana ku myaka nje nari mu batoya twari dufite hangare yacu bakuru bacu bafite yabo nabo hirya aho ngaho ariko iyo yacu niyo yabaye victime cyane habe nijoro nko amasaa 2 nganira n'umukinyi mugenzi wanje ngo nyine bitazimwe retwa Ngwabi ndamubwira njewe usigana neza n'kweto zanje z'umupira kuko twananiwe gukina umupira wenda ejo tuzagaruka gukina umupira Jean mubwira ko ngiye mu Gatumba centre na bagenzi banje bari gatatu garuka njana n'undi mu gwitwa musore n'undi tasingi uko famille kwa Zarias se wabo turagenda harimo amasaa 3 ngaho dutangira gura n'abana bagenzi bacu bavuye ku korari bakoraga repetition hirya turasezerana turavuga twe tugeze muri centre mu kanya gato turaje ariko amaso yabaye yangaye twageze muri centre tugiye gutora bizwa tugiye kuzana no isasu rya mbere ravuga amasaa 4 tugira n'inka wenda baje kwiba barasanze baza kwiba inka bisanzwe bararasa kandi tumba kandi barashikana mbwira abagenzi banje ntago bisanzwe kubera nje nakunda kuja kurara mu ikambi ariko mama baye baramfatiye inzu yakoraga muri Ebenezer mfatiye inzu hirya y'ikambi gatoya mbwiza inshuti zanje ko nk'imijyango anyira mu makambi mureke twaje mu rugo ariko naho kwashika twahagaze bigoye kuko amasasu yabaye menshi cyane ikirere gitangira kuba umweru twibaza ibibaye ariko twagize amahirwe ngeze mu rugo ndakomanga batinya ko gutingura buke kwa amasasu ari menshi no mukecuru arakingura ko muzenti yarahari bashiki banje bari batabazi bagiye kuvoma mu baturanye ibo bahita bakingirana ntibigeze bagaruka turategereje amasasa menshi cyane ariko tutaramenya ikintu cyabaye cyarico mu minota nk'ingahe haje umugabo warashwe ukuguru aragonga aratubwira nyitwa Muhorana bandashe ngo munkingurire niwe waje kutubwira ibiri kuba kuko yaravuye je mu bitekerezo byanje byose namvuga abo twirirwanye bose nabo twari turi kumwe iryo joro mu bitekerezo zama bimenyereka ko nta wundi busange naho muri aba bagenzi bari twari twajanye umwe arafite famille yose muri yo kambi atangira kugira iharamukana kuko yasize ababyeyi biwe nabo bavukana twananiwe kwihangana amasasa arangiye ko twari nk'abasore ku twatse imyaka 17 twabaye twebwe mureke dutangire tugera amasasa agabanutse turebe nimba twohashika tukare wenda n'ibyabaye turimba twaramira twaragiye mu masaha cyane z'ijoro tuzamutse dushike dusanga ibintu byabaye nabi cyane aho twasezerana abagenzi bacu bavuye ku ikorari niho twasanze imirambo yabo turagenda ibitekerezo byantumye kwirukanka kuja kureba aho nanasico kirata mugenzi wanje iwe nasanze yahiye tamurambo babonetse arahiye nabo bana bagenzi b'ibande twari twirwanya batoya kugira ngo umenye umuntu wari witavye Imana iryo joro bari bigoye habaye mu gitondo bwa bucagurikana nico gihe abantu batanga kumenya bari barashwe tutanga kubatwara mu bitaro bitandukanye mu Gatumba twebwe twashita abatababaye twabashiga mu Gatumba babaye twajana i Bujumbura hari abagenzi bacu bagiye bagwa muri bisi nyine ko rubo bari kamasaso bakagarura mu ntumbi zabo mu haramakambi ariko uwo munsi twego tumaze gushita abantu ku bitaro twaragase mu gitondo hazaga abayobozi baza n'inzego n'igipolisi baza kureba bakora ibyo bakoze abantu nyine bataka kubashira hamwe kugira ngo babajana aho bari bageneye kuja kubashira uwo munsi uba mubi abantu tugira ibihe turacanganya ikigwa cyane mu buryo wari kubura werekeza ariko mubare ko nageze agahinda nuko nibuse byinshi gane cyaranibutse byinshi cyane ko image yasigaruka cyane ariko nkaba nshimiye Imana yuko twe turiho kuko natwe hari taje twatanze mu byo tutari kuhabura ubwo namwe mwamutwibwa ko twatwika bariya ariko Imana yemeje ikirenge canje kive hariya camuke gusa hariya mbe ndiho nuko Imana ari cyo ariko dutezeho tuzokora kaba nshimiye abayobozi dukorana muri mutualité n'abantu bazaza kudushika iyo turi kumwe n'abangaha n'abagwanashaka biza bidukomeza cyane kuko tuba tuzi ko hari abadushigikiye muri ibi bihe by'akababaro bakabitegura neza kugira ngo baduhumurize mu ijambo dushime na brother wabwidubwirije neza kuko ni ijambo rikomeza imibiri yacu gasata twimba ko turi bazima kabashimiye Gakiza turakora muri coordinateur wacu muri mutualité zose zazubuye muri Europe ariko nabantu bagira uruhare runini kugira ngo badukomeze batugera abo turibo naje mubonanga nubwo nagize kurokoka hari ariko twaje kubamwe abantu b'abagabo turubaka je nshakana n'ubo twarorokokoranye mu Gatumba hamwe nawo turi kumwe hangaha dufite abana batatu urumva twarashibutse Imana ntiyemeye ko twese tugame gutuzima tukaba dushimiye abo twumvishe bavuye mu gihugu ibyo kuri iyo tubumva tuzatwumva turemye cyane ko hari umunsi uzosubira iwacu tuzatubafata tubashigikira tukabasengera kandi tugakora uko dushoboye kose ngo igihugu tuzagitahe twese tubasanze ku mwanya wagiye mureke dukwmpagarira ngaha kugira duheza abandi nabo baza gutanga ubuhamya ndabashimiye mwese kandi by'ukuri Imana ibaho umugisha uve mu ijuru murakoze
Habyarimana Pasteur. Peace for Banyamulenge.
Murakoze kumpereza ijambo.
Thank you so much for giving me a word.
Njyewe nce hano nitwa Anita Nyabageni.
My name is Anita Nyabageni.
Akitwa Dizone.
And Dizon is her dad.
Nkaba nturutse Denmark.
She's from Denmark.
Bakaba ari barumuna banjye. Nkuko indi minsi yose yari isanzwe.
We woke up normally like any other day.
Ndibuka ico gihe twari nko mu myaka 12.
I remember I was about 12.
Twitegura abayobozi bacu bari baratumenyesheje abana b'abakobwa mwitegure muzakire abayobozi muzaseruke.
We were getting ready to welcome our leaders.
Turabyuka turitegura turabyina.
We woke up and we were dancing.
Twishimye nyine nk'abana nyine batoya.
We were happy kids
bashaka guseruka imbere nyine bishimiye abayobozi
that wanted to perform to our leaders as usual.
Turitegura birarangira.
We prepared and it was done.
Hashize nk'akanya nka saa 9 tuje mu marepetition y'amakorari kuko twari abakorari.
Like 3 p.m. we went to choir practice.
Twari urubyiruko rwinshi.
We were a big team of youth.
Rwinshi.
A lot of people.
Inshuti twanganaga.
Fellow age mates.
Twakundaga gusenga nta kindi cyaduhuzaga.
Our hobby was like praying. That's what we did most.
Ndibuka ico gihe twavuyeyo nk'amasaa moya.
And that time we left around 7.
Ariko nta gihe inza nibuka twigeze kugira umunezero ibyishimo nk'uwo munsi.
But I can't remember any joyous day that we had like that day.
Ariko iyo abantu bashubije amaso inyuma.
But if people turn back and look,
hari igihe nkaho twasezeranaga.
It's like we were saying goodbye to each other without knowing it.
Kuko uwo munsi zararangiye turagenda tuja kuryama saa moya saa 2.
It was done and then we went home and we slept around 7, 8.
Twiteguye buca.
And we were waiting for a day to come.
Bigeze nk'amasaa 2 saa 3.
When it was around 9, sorry.
Abantu bararyama nyine barasinzira.
People were sleeping.
Bigeze nka saa 4 dutangira kumva amasasu nyine.
Around 10 the shooting started.
No, amasasu atangiye kuvuga ababyeyi baratubwira ati mwigira ubwoba.
Our parents told us don't pray.
Aho twari dutuye hariho ikiraro cinka.
Because where we lived it was a place where they kept cattle.
Twari ducumbitse mu nzu iraho gutyo imbere y'ikiraro cinka. Uvuye mu nkambi hari ikiraro cinka, inzu ibanziriza aho ngaho niyo twari ducumbitse.
After the camp there was a livestock place and then next was where we were living.
Kuko ico gihe hari igihe bakaza baje kwiba inka, abarundi bakarasa bakatubwira ati ni bya bindi basanzwe nyine bakora kugira ngo abajura bataza kwiba inka.
Because it was so common, the shooting was common because they used to shoot when they came to steal the cattle. So I thought it's
amasasu
normal.
Akomeza kuba menshi.
But the shooting got louder.
Abantu batangira kugira ubwoba.
And people were scared.
Ukumva abantu bari kwamiriza ati turashize.
And you will hear screams, people saying, oh, we're dying. And the parents say, please wake up, let's go. And we were waking up and we were scared. And we started hearing people crying and they were running to us. And we realized it's not normal anymore, it's a big thing. And people were running naked and others had gunshot wounds. And things got really bad.
Hashize akanya twumva sinza mbibuka muri iyo myaka umuntu ntabwo yabibuka ariko hari
umugabo. After a while, I don't remember a lot, but
aravuga ati
there's a lady that screamed.
Musohoka abantu mwese mwahungiye umwo bamaze kumenya yuko mwese abantu bari guhungira umwe.
Please run, do not come to the same place, because they know that
Kuko
you
bari
guys are going
bamaze
to the same
kwinjira.
place, because they were already inside.
Kuko n'abasirikare barindaga aho ngaho bari bazi yuko hari abantu bari umwe bose bari guhungiramo.
And the soldiers that were guarding the place, they knew that people were running into that
Bamaze
house.
kuvuga gutyo,
So when they said that,
dusohoka.
we all ran out.
Noneho kuko bari bazi yuko abantu benshi naho nyine batuye aho bari baturutse uru ruhande n'uru ruhande.
Because they knew the people were coming here, they were
Nta
from
kuntu
both
ushobora
sides.
guhunga uje iyo ngiyo mu baturage babo.
You cannot go to their houses.
Inzira rero twari dusigaranye imwe.
The only way that remained
Guhunga gusa twitera mu muhanda hagati muja mu bihuru mushaka iyo
was
muhungira.
running in the middle of the road, running to the bushes, trying to find a place to go.
Ndibuka ico gihe
I remember that time.
ntawahunganye n'undi mu rugo rwacu nyine mu bo tuvukana.
No one ran with the other, everyone went alone.
Twarahunze abantu bagenda bikubakuba hasi kuko amasasu yari menshi.
People were crawling on the ground because the shooting was a
amahirwe
lot.
yacu twari tukiri bato nyine umuntu akama yiruka vuba ugaca mu bantu ukagera gute.
Our luck was because we were really tiny and young, so we could run a lot.
Ariko umbajije ahantu twahungiye kugeza ubu ngubu.
But if you ask me where I ran to until now, I still don't know.
Kuko baradukurikiye.
Because they followed us.
Aho twari turyamye hasi gutya twihishe imanje hapfuye abantu benshi.
Sleeping, where we slept, there died a lot of people.
Nkavuga ati Mana we ndagira gute.
And I was wondering, God, what am I going to do?
Nabo twahunganye sinabamenye.
I don't even know the people that I escaped with.
Ariko imiboro gikomeza kuba myinshi.
But the crying was a lot.
Ubwo amasaha byenda ari kwihuta turagarutse.
And time was running and we came back.
Nyine amasasu yacecetse.
When things cooled a little bit
bamaze
down,
gukora icabazanye.
they were done with what they came to do.
Mu kugaruka rero,
when I turned, we came back.
Niho umuntu yatangiye kuvuga ese ndacariho.
You started realizing, oh, I'm still alive.
Ndiho umuntu akikoraho.
And you taught yourself to feel yourself.
And
I start thinking, who am I with?
I
remember none of my siblings were with me. We are 5 in our family. And my dad and mom, but I had nobody then. I came back.
N'abandi bose twari turi kumwe twese,
and the people that were with me,
ariko ntabazuvuga inshuti,
but nobody was talking.
Kuki nuko twari twuzuye agahinda no mubabaro,
we were filled with pain
and ico twasize inyuma,
shock, because we knew what we left behind.
Nta muntu tuhasanga muzima.
We're not gonna find anybody.
Mu myaka nk'iyo ngiyo 12 13,
in a 12-year-old, 13
biragoye kwiyumvisha abantu bose twari turi kumwe ako kanya.
It's hard to understand that the people that were with me,
barangiye bose,
that they were all gone.
Mu kugaruka twaraje,
we came back.
Tugeze muri yanzu nyine turareba.
When we got to the house,
dusanga yanzu twari dutuyemo abantu babiciyemo.
We found the whole house, people were dead, and we went forward.
Tugeze aho ngaho nyine mu nkambi.
When we got to the camp,
dusanga gusa na mashitingi ari gusha imirambo yuzuye.
There was only burning tents and dead bodies.
Yari imiborogo.
It was crying. No one was talking to the other. You just touch a person. It didn't matter who the person was. You were just glad the next person to you is alive. Which is why we thank God. We're still alive. And we're strong. We will keep fighting. We have a God that enables us. And we have leaders that are before us. And we are behind you. In those times, from those years now, I have a family. I have 3 children. My husband is sitting there. These are my siblings. They all have families. There is nothing God did not do. We have great thanksgiving in our hearts.